trunks, they ever ready. Assault and battery, if you scared, you never ready.
Okay, this video is going to be about Daniel Bryan, and I guess this news broke yesterday, or the day before, that he now has to have a thing called Tommy John surgery, pretty much losing pretty much power in your in one of your arms. And I guess surgery's named after a baseball player. Did some research on that one. Pitcher named Tommy John, so that's where they get the whole name from. But you can't help but you just feel so bad for Daniel Bryan. It seems like just after WrestleMania 30, it's been just roadblock after roadblock after roadblock. After surgery, the recovery wasn't going as fast as they would have wanted, so that kind of set him back even more. I think the original time was him being out for like 8 weeks, 6 to 8 weeks. Then it went to like 6 to 8 months, and now it's like another 3 months added on top of that. So he's looking close to being out for a year, and so he's been out since WrestleMania, just after WrestleMania. So I don't know. Having him back at the Royal Rumble is I don't know. I think it's a long shot. He'd be very lucky if he comes back at that time, being 100%. If it was me, I'd hold off on the Rumble, make sure he's 100%, and put him in there with someone like Chris Jericho, even someone you can put him in a feud with just to have him back. It doesn't have to be like a title shot or something, but something to, I think Chris Jericho would be the best bet, honestly. You want to get a good match, a good story. Jericho plays the heel, Bryan's the coming babyface. I wouldn't mind, it just came off the top of my head. After neck surgery, you hear stories from guys like Kurt Angle, Edge, Lita, Stone Cold Steve Austin. Once you have that neck surgery, you're never the same again, at least for a long while. Stone Cold says now that he's feeling better, but if he hadn't got that neck surgery, his career could have spanned another 5 to 6 years. And Daniel Bryan's style, you guys watch it every week, or we're watching it every week. He has a high impact style. He jumps off the top, does the leg drop, bumps back first, and wrong, it's on your neck. So I know guys like Kurt Angle don't really seem to care about that, but Daniel Bryan, I guess, being under watch with the WWE, they check everything, and I guess even if he has that slightest concussion, he's off TV for another couple weeks to a month. So he really has to make sure that he takes it easy, and if that means changing his style, he's done it before. He's kind of kept up with the times, and that's probably what he'll have to do now. Retirement is what Steve's video was about. This is a video response to him. It's very possible, if he's the age, I'm sure it's not the biggest factor, but being in your early 30s, you have another 8 years, maybe 5 to 8 years if you're lucky, to really make all the money you can. And Daniel Bryan definitely had his best year, probably financially, this past year. And calling it quits early, I'm sure it's manageable for him. It's been documented. He's no Ric Flair. But then again, if he can still do it, I don't see him hanging up the boots till he knows, much like Mick Foley, much like Edge, when someone takes it out of his hands, when he's no longer able to compete, that's when he's no longer able to get in that ring, and that's when he'll make that decision that, hey, my time's done, time to ride off into the sunset. But until then, I see Daniel Bryan coming back, how long that'll be, and still putting on great matches and yesing up and down titles for a month and 3